Hello everybody, welcome to EduTap and also welcome to a very important video that we have come up for the agriculture graduates. And today we are going to discuss some of the good opportunities, or rather I would say best job opportunities that you can have as a agriculture background student. All right. देखो वैसे तो any job that pays your bill is a good job, right? I do understand that. But what happens, and the worst mistake which aspirants they do, that they prepare for random examination. देखो as an agriculture graduate you have a lot of opportunities, right? There are central level examinations that are conducted. You can go for UPSC as well. Then there are state examinations that are conducted, right? But what happens, this one mistake cost you your selection. And what is that mistake? देखो, as I said before, I give you an idea that what the worst mistake which aspirant is doing, they are preparing for random examination. When I say random examination, I mean that examination with completely different syllabus, right? For example, if I talk about state PCS, okay, its syllabus is a bit different, right? But then if there are agriculture related opportunities that comes twice or thrice a year, they have a little bit different pattern. Then if you go for banking examinations that are agriculture oriented, they have different pattern, right? Now because of this, what happens here, you are jumping from one exam to another every month or every second month, and then you are competing with the aspirants who are dedicatedly preparing for only one examination. Now because of this, what happens, even if you have the caliber, you are not able to make it into the final merit list because of this mistake, right? So today when I say best job opportunities, I am talking about coming up with such examinations which have commonality in their syllabus, where with just one topic you're not actually targeting just one exam, two exam, but three examinations, right? So today when I say how to choose exams, I mean that always choose for go for such examinations, entrance examinations which have commonality in syllabus. ठीक है, यहाँ पे today we are going to talk about NABARD grade A, IBPS AFO and FCI technical group 1, which is expected to be soon. The notification is expected soon. How they are complementary to each other. All right, let me just give you this particular circle. Think of this circle to be of NABARD grade A syllabus, this of IBPS and this of FCI technical group A. Now, if we compare all the three examination, quants, reasoning are common, as well as the pattern of asking question is also common. Then English is common, and agriculture 90% I would say it is common in IBPS, AFO and FCI technical. It is asked more, while in NABARD grade A limited agriculture is asked. ठीक है. So however agriculture is common. So for example, if you're thinking of preparing for AFO, in that only your NABARD will be completed. But opposite, if you are currently preparing for NABARD grade examination, you would have to study a little bit more if you're preparing for FCI and IBPS AFO. But what we are looking at, that while you were doing quants, reasoning, English and agriculture, and you were thinking that by this I will be able to clear this one examination, that is not the case. You are actually preparing for other two examinations simultaneously. Okay. If I talk about another now commonality, the computer knowledge, now this subject it is common in NABARD grade A and FCI technical group A. Now can you imagine, while you were doing current affairs, you were thinking for FCI I am doing this, right? But then simultaneously for NABARD also you were covering it and you had no idea, right? So when these examinations come, you don't have to think that, oh, I have to study this or that. You have already must have done that, right? Computer knowledge is common, and then individually you have to cover some subjects. See, there are rarely such examinations which are 100% same, right? There is slight here and there you would have to do. Similarly, some special subjects that then you would have to do is NABARD. In NABARD grade A would be ESI, economic and social issues, decision making, journal awareness, and little bit descriptive part. ठीक है. Talking about some specific subjects that you would have to do for FCI technical group A, that will be a little bit GS. ठीक है. 10th level आपकी जो GS आती है, geography, history, civics, थोड़ा बहुत वो. ठीक है. Current affairs, देखो current affair is asked in your NABARD also, current affair is asked in your FCI also, but it is expected that the current affairs of FCI will be more straightforward. If you are already preparing for NABARD grade A, you must know that in general awareness or the current affairs of FCI of NABARD, a lot of reports, a lot of schemes are asked. That is not expected in FCI. Here the जनरल अवेयरनेस जैसे जो ये जीए वाला पार्ट है ना नबार्ड का, वैसे सिमिलैरिटीज होंगी इसमें, ठीक है. बॉटनी एंड zoology will be the additional that you would have to study. Now have you observed that if you're preparing for NABARD and FCI, you have already covered IBPS AFO, right? And that is what I think this is the best plan that you can go for, as it is everything in front of you, right? And this is how you should go for examination preparation. I'm not saying only these three are best. Maybe you're from agriculture background but your heart lies in UPSC, right? Or you would want to pursue UPSC, right? Then you complement that with state PCS, right? Because then there will be commonality of syllabus. If you are thinking of preparing on one hand for UPSC and then other hand for IBPS A for FCI, that is not a good combination, right? You would again stuck in that loop, and no matter how much efforts you have put it in, that will be in vain. Okay, now we have seen how much commonality in syllabus there it is there. Next thing, you would want to know that when is the examination, right? Then only it would help you with that, right? So if we compare for NABARD grade A, IBPS AFO and FCI, the expected notifications in NABARD grade A is somewhere around like June, July, August. Every year notification is notification comes, ठीक है. टॉकिंग अबाउट IBPS AFO कब आती है? अगस्त में आती है. एंड FCI टेक्निकल ग्रुप ए, इट इज नॉट अ फ्रीक्वेंट cycle, that exam cycle that happens every 2-3 years, every 3-4 years it comes, right? And based on RTI reply, it is because there are a lot of vacancies in that particular field, so its notification is expected soon, somewhere around December, January, ठीक है. Again, some of you might be thinking, what if notification does not come, right? But what we have observed, a lot of topics were common in IBPS AFO and NABARD grade A, right? So if you are skeptical and if you are doubtful that should I start my preparation for FCI or not, rather focus on those subjects which are common with AFO and NABARD, right? If notification does not come, it will help you with NABARD and AFO, है ना? Then expected phase 1, so there is phase 1, phase 2 that happens. Phase 1, it is somewhere around August end या September start happens, means your NABARD grade A phase 1 is conducted. AFO को कब होता है? नवंबर में होता है. सो यू वुड हैव सम गैप ऑल्सो. एंड FCI का एक्सपेक्टेड सून है, तो जनवरी फरवरी में एक्सपेक्टेड है, ठीक है. दीज आर स्पेक्यूलेशन. देखो FCI फॉर FCI आई वांट टू बी क्लियर, दीज आर स्पेक्यूलेशन, बट मोस्ट प्रोबेबली दीज विल बी द डेट्स, ठीक है. एक्सपेक्टेड फेज 2 में अक्टूबर में आपका फेज NABARD ग्रेड ए फेज 1 आपका होता है, फेज 2 होता है आपका NABARD ग्रेड ए का. दिसंबर में IBPS AFO होता है, एंड मार्च में, बिकॉज अराउंड फेज 1 एंड फेज 2 it is 30 to 40 days are given for any examination, ठीक है. So that is why if January or February mid FCI happens, then around a month after March, in March, examination will be conducted, right? So I would say buckle yourself up. Don't waste any more time thinking of what to prepare, what not to prepare. And please stop jumping from one examination to another. These three are best combos as of now, to the best of my knowledge, I would say. That would go best for you and your preparation. So that is all in this video. For more such videos and content related videos, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also you can join our Telegram channel to get the PDF of this and every lecture that we provide here on YouTube. Thank you everybody for watching the session. If you have any query, you can ask us, or if you want me to make any video, that is also welcome. So again, thank you and all the very best for your future.